Hello there, this is GoodGuyPalps, and we are playing Humankind's new OpenDev Beta on Google Stadia. And I've already done one playthrough, and if you check that out, awesome. If not, you should. And this time I want to try and play a different strategy, kind of test out some of the other game's mechanics. Previous playthrough I focused a lot on production. It's kind of basic 4x strategy type stuff. This time I want to exploit some of the other things. I didn't really use much city growth. I wasn't building many of the farmers' quarters, so I really want to try and utilize some of those things. Try and grow big cities, and I think this time I want to kind of grow a big capital with the idea of growing a big army and going aggressive in the classical era. We are the Nubians. We are working these surrounding tiles here. And I also might try out their merchant ability, which doubles gains of money when selling a resource. Okay, halves cost of money when buying resources. Okay, any resource you buy via trade can be repurchased by other empires. Okay, so that's not actually one you can activate. It's like some of the other abilities they have. So we're currently building another scout. I think I'm going to actually divide up our scouts here. Send the first one to grab this first discovery. Giving us 5 science, it looks like, and I'm going to bring this other one closer to here to ransack this little prairie. Or this, prairie. And then in the meantime, rather than build another scout, which is tempting, I think I would rather grab something like this. That would work a lot of gold. Let's do that here. We still probably want to get a maker's quarter just so we can get some production going. And then I think I really want to focus a lot on some farmers' quarters to really focus on some growth as we advance. Okay, and this is the mission, saying that we start with Nubia. And our objective is to basically play the first 2 eras. Grow your capital, explore its environs, and settle new lands. Expand and fortify the city, and then build relationships with our neighbors. So we're definitely going to do all that. Choosing a research, I think we want to go first to calendar and grab the artisan's quarter. We don't have any horses, so domestication doesn't make much sense. Lumberyard, again, not that beneficial. The granary we probably won't use right away. We might use animal barns pretty soon as we start to build farmers' quarters. We definitely want to grab irrigation to get 2 food on the river. And we need both calendar and domestication for that. So we might focus on some early growth and then switch over and grab a bunch of these to boost up our military as we advance. Looks like we have some orders we need to give. So I think I'm just going to kind of go in a loop here. Kind of see what we see. We should be able to get quite a bit of gold out of this. Sage, nice. We get stability on stage. Oh, come on. Take a second to load there. There we go. Go ahead and end turn. And again, obviously, this is being a beta. It's a work in progress. The final game won't quite. I mean, it'll look similar, of course, but there might be more. There might be less. So. However, for a beta, this is a ton of fun. It's really awesome. Let's go ahead and open up the notification area. Our ransack was successful. Great. So we got 22 gold out of that. Well, let's continue to explore here. And a lot of people probably would say to keep these guys together, but you can cover a lot more land, and yes, you might lose them to various, threats in the game. But at the same time, you can just, scout out so much more land. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Next turn, we should complete the Kerma. An artisan's quarter would be really nice. Let's go. Okay, so there's another thing we can ransack. Actually, no, that's not the ransack. We can fight that. So that might be a discovery. There's a sanctuary we can pillage. Sort of bring these guys east, this kind of direction. having moved on the river, I think we can move along the river a long ways. We'll see. And now that we've completed that research, I think we want to move towards irrigation, so we need to grab domestication first. And we'll complete the Nubian pyramids next turn, giving us a lot of gold per turn. We jumped up to 11 now. That's really helpful. Gold in this game is really beneficial for finishing some of these things faster. Now, our production sucks. So we could build something like this. It would give a little production, give us some other things, but I think I'd rather get the Maker's Quarter online. We get 16 production out of it, really boosting, increasing this from 21. And then after that, I think we'll start grabbing some other things, maybe the Artisan's Quarter, or maybe we'll start grabbing the Farmer's District, which gets exploits food, and then +1 food per adjacent Farmer's Quarter. And I think, it actually might be wise to build an outpost somewhere like in this region, where we can really get some good Farmer's Quarters, I think. Or even right here, too. In fact, with these guys... Let's first quickly grab this. So we get that gold. Let's bring these guys down. I think we might bring these guys back to build an outpost. Maybe right here would be good. Here wouldn't be bad. I think here's going to be better. I think we're going to have a lot of production with the woods, as well as some opportunities for farmers' quarters. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and grab the Maker's Quarter for the +16 production. And end our turn. We get population in the capital. Very nice. Now, we only need 20, so we can do it now. So we have 8 food here, +13 production, 10, 10, 6. That would give us 3 science, that would give us 5. 10, 10, 6. I think I might put it right here. Ooh, the pecking of poultry. The art of divination spreads across the empire. Priests search for messages from the gods and animal entrails, the flights of the birds, the willing of the stars, and holy decoctions, and elsewhere. So basically, we get to choose how we want to handle the situation, these ways of worship. Now, if we do reason, we'll get +5 science for the next 10 turns, which is pretty good. Or we can get faith boosted, but we're not really getting any faith, so I don't see how that benefits us. And stability, which, again, we're not really suffering, so we're going to go reason and get the science boosted. Now we have 66 gold. We can't quite boost the Maker's Quarter, but it's a good thing to boost because then you get the production and can start building other things faster.
Over here.
Oh, that's new. Gold. I like that. That's cool. But I want to focus on really growing a capital in this playthrough here and seeing how effective it is, and not so many other cities, except, well, we want to conquer other cities, I guess. Alright, so we have domestication, we can get horses, and we can get animal barns. I guess I already said that, so, but either way, they'll start producing this. I can pump out the Maker's Quarter, which I think is a good thing to do, giving us +16 production. And I can pump out this outpost. And from this city, I can attach this in 3 turns. In the meantime, let's bring this guy up to grab that discovery. And now that we have this Maker's Quarter, we should probably focus on some other improvements, like +1 food on Farmer's Quarter per adjacent Farmer's Quarter, and +1 food on Farmer's Quarter. That's pretty good. The Artisan Quarter, not bad. What does the porcelain give us? 2 money per porcelain, +5 stability. Okay. And we are losing stability, so I think we actually should grab this first. And that'll give us some stability. And then we're going to grab... we really want to get, again, some growth, but we might actually wait to do the growth till we can attach this in here anyways, because this is going to be some really good tiles for farmers' quarters, I think. Alright, so we want to avoid this battle, if possible. We also don't really just want to run away. come this way for now. End our turn.
You have built a first outpost,
Looks like
adding
we've got an
another
Aerostar.
territory to your empire. I know, you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
We got a world deed. Whoa, so there's a new city. I definitely want to try out real warfare too against one of these civs. Or, I don't know what they're called. Neighbors. I wonder if you can just walk into it and pillage it too. It's possible. Now, we definitely want to go meet them.
Greetings to the Nubians. Now there's some good fortune. A neighbor who may be more interested in commerce than conflict.
So we haven't quite actually met them. I think we need to go step onto their garrison or come really close to it. We might have a battle here, though. Go ahead and end our turn. Alright, we're one turn away from finishing this. Let's go ahead and finish that with some gold. And then let's grab this. This will give us +2 food on the river, which we're working multiple river tiles, which is really good. And then I think we're going to want to put this in, but I definitely want to make sure we've attached this garrison first, or outpost. I don't know if we win this fight. Probably not. But I also kind of want to meet them, so maybe we wait one turn. Looks like there's soldiers here. They might fight. Let's just wait one turn. Good to know. We could ransack that for gold too, which would only help us boost our capital here. Alright, we got 5 gold. That's always beneficial. We got some other good tiles we can work here. Next research, let's go ahead and let's grab carpentry. That +2 industry on forest and woodland. It's going to be really beneficial. Go ahead and end turn.
I'm on it.
Alright, so there's
Yes, sir.
a discovery we want to go grab. Can't pump out the flood irrigation yet, but we can attach this, which boosts a lot of our yields here. We have a good population too. So, and we are gaining stability, though building the another artisan's quarter doesn't hurt. I also want to put down another maker's quarters because we want more production to be able to build some of this faster, though +9 isn't phenomenal. +7 there. I think we'll wait to build a maker's quarter till we can get a copper mine, so I think we want to move towards that soon so that we can get some really nice production here. Alright, who else needs orders? This guy. Okay, now we can move
So
here.
these are the zoo? With luck, they'll prefer thinking and meditating to unleashing their chariots.
So we have now met them. We could do a treaty, but I don't really think we want to do that right now. They have, it looks like they have some type of, oh. Who's fighting us? Oh, them. Nope, I think I want to retreat. Go ahead and end the turn. I don't know how we got that Aerostar, but yeah, these things a little confuse me slightly. I don't get what we got it for. I wish it kind of said like, oh, you got an Aerostar, this is why. It attains 7 technologies. It looks like that's probably the reason, but it doesn't really, yeah, tell you that very clearly, so. Looks like we have some flooding. If we spend the 120 gold, we go into debt, but we have a chance to trigger good consequences. If we adapt, we could trigger bad stuff, economic and individualism, economic towards collectivism, and progress. That's a lot of gold. I think I'm just going to choose the adapt and kind of take the risk. And I think I'm going to finish the flood irrigation with 8 gold. We are growing really nicely. +7 if we build another farmer's quarter. I think I'm going to grab this first. And then maybe grab the feast. I'm going to grab these two what are they called? I keep thinking industry, but they're called infrastructure. Man, I don't know why I was blanking on that word so hard. Okay. We've now, let's just continue to kind of run away for the time being. And then let's choose the new research. And we want to go towards bronze workings. Let's grab city defense. In fact, let's just go towards bronze working right now. We still have our science boost. In fact, wow, we already got city defense. That's convenient. And then now...
Greetings to the Nubians. Now there's some good fortune.
We've met the Hittites.
A neighbor who may be more interested in commerce than conflict.
Maybe. We got a new discovery. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We're probably going to have a battle or two, which is fine. These guys should be able to retreat if they fight. Oh, actually, these guys won't attack automatically. Now that I think about it, they don't have the lightning bolt, so they're peaceful. That's good to know.
Come over here.
Get the discovery, meaning we grab 15 gold. This is unprotected, so we might be able to ransack it.
Off we go. Follow me.
See if we can grab this discovery here as well. Let's finish the lumber yard. We should see production jump up on these 2 tiles immediately from this. Yep, so those were doubled. Our industry has gone up to 66. Now this doesn't give us a huge benefit immediately, but it will really soon. Once we build some farmers' quarters, so. Go ahead and end the turn. And we have a new trade deal. You claimed a territory that is adjacent to one of my attached territories. Empire A gives you an outpost. The demand may be made within 10 turns. Oh, interesting. Let's definitely do this. I kind of want to see how this works. We have a new grievance. So that we can demand that they give us the outpost.
You must pay for your treachery in soil.
The nerve of you. You are odious.
So obviously that is destroying a bit of our... So they, I think, said no, so we can either diffuse your situation and go back to a stable diplomatic state, be the bigger person by putting aside your demands.
This stopped being intelligent a while ago. We should move on.
Why would I deal with you? I cannot in good conscience accept this proposal.
I expected far better from you.
So I can withdraw the
A good ruler
demand.
knows when to withdraw their demands. Now is that time.
Weird, I don't understand how I could have demanded
Dance to mind.
more from them. We can just go take that over eventually. They got 4 movement.
Let's go.
Let's come a little closer to this.
Off we go.
We should be able to take it though. Hopefully they don't fill it up. Whoa. Now we do probably want to move towards, let's grab masonry. This stoneworks is really, really powerful to get to boosting your early industry. So Curiosity, alright, we got that. Great, giving us 10 gold. Got another discovery, now they're out of movement, so let's go ahead and end the turn. Another era star. And we can get pottery, we can get industry on strategic resource deposits. Would be really, really good. Especially when we build that copper mine, which is what we're going to do real fast. Because we need that copper for some things, as well as boosting our production. And then we probably will grab stoneworks after, or finally build a farmer's quarter, which I've been promising for a while. Which I think is what we'll do. It appears that this is the best. So we'll go ahead and do that. In fact, let's just pump out this copper mine. And then we'll build the farmer's quarter in 3 turns, so... Alright, a whole season's rains must have fallen in a day and night. Crazy stories about us swimming livestock, makeshift bathing houses, and overflowing latrines, but thanks to your efforts, only a small part of Kerma has been genuinely impacted by the flood. The flooding widespreads across Kerma, but it might have been far, far worse. Flooded. And so we lose stability, food, industry, money, and science. That's pretty bad. And our stability is strained now. Going down to 82% soon. But we can fix that pretty quickly if we need to. If the situation becomes too dire. Alright, so we have some, some bad guys that we might be in trouble with pretty soon. And this guy is also in a fight. Let me go ahead and confirm. Oh, actually... Oh, I was going to turn that off, but... Make them attack us uphill. Didn't quite get the elimination, but then they get to attack us uphill again. That should win us the battle. And now they have the 4 movement.
No fear!
Oh, I was gonna ransack it, but that worked, I guess. Almost wish I had an undo. Now we have a new city. I did not mean for that to happen. But that's okay. They already have this improved, which is nice, though. +8 isn't very good. +8 there. Looks like that's improved. Let's go ahead and do that for now. And then probably something like that. Okay, now we need to do another research. Let's go ahead and get... Organized warfare is not bad if you want to go down that route. Let's go ahead and grab horsemanship. We're going to need that to get to wheel. And wheel is going to be, I think, pretty important. Go ahead and end our turn. Now, as we grow our population, we can use population to finish other buildings really quickly, too. We could use 1 population right now to completely finish this farmer's quarter quickly if we wanted. I don't see a huge benefit of that right now, though. Instead, I think we want to, once we complete it, put down the other copper mine, and finally this artisan's quarter to get some more stability, and then we'll probably go back to growth. In fact, here's a +7, for example, so we're going to watch that, though, and finish these first. I think if I move these guys into the city, I still can't heal them. Let's say next turn. I don't know why they can't move. I'm going to let them wait a turn and see if they heal. Otherwise, we have to pay for them to be healed. With these guys being close to the ocean, we might go ahead and grab fishing. Let's grab wheel first. We have a battle here. We're just going to turn on instant resolve. Oh, we were defeated. Wow. I feel like instant resolve was giving us the benefit of the doubt earlier, so it was interesting that we just lost that. That's fine, though. Got more population in Kerma. Kerma also, now that it's completed the Farmer's Quarter. We're still in growth. So we have 2 people here and we're in growth, which means you're growing at this rate. If we were to take them and put them in production, we still are in growth. However, we took all these guys here, again, we're still in growth. So I don't see a huge benefit of having so many people in there, as much as maybe in production or gold. These population things. Ooh, okay, do you want to focus on solar or lunar calendar? The first calendar, the invention of the calendar, heralded a glorious day in the Empire's history. Now, with 2 major cities and numerous farming affairs needed to be harmonized across the land, it is time to standardize this calendar. Traders must have an easy means of synchronizing their activities. By what means do you wish to track the days? Lunar modifies the social axis toward tradition or progress with solar. You know, I normally would always go solar, but I think I'm going to do lunar. I think I want to try some just other things here and go towards tradition. These guys don't appear to be healing. You can transfer, you can upgrade, or heal them for 9 gold. We'll go ahead and do that. And now we're going to move them north.
Let's do it.
Kind of discover some of this area. Let's go grab that. Looks like this is a wonder too. We'll end our turn there. Okay, a game of prophecy. With the Empire thriving, a new game hailing from a foreign land beguiles the population. Everywhere you go, the distinctive game board and pieces catching your eye. Insisting on a public demonstration, you play the game under instruction in your palace court, but the event has a sting in the tail. The game is reckoned to be a form of divination as well as entertainment. Gasps could be heard as the game's prophecy became clear. You are fated to lose everything. What will you do? So we can pay silence, and it moves us towards authority. Okay, I kind of like that idea. I don't want to spend the gold. Overlook modifies the order towards liberty. Interesting. But we lose stability for 10 turns. Or people could become superstitious and we lose science for 10 turns. Silence, I think, is the best bet here for this little method we're trying to do. Spent the gold, but I think that's okay. Now we are growing pretty quickly. I'm tempted to almost buy this out. Now, and then after that, we definitely want to grab the stoneworks. There's quite a few improvements here we want to do. Now, we do have a lot of influence here. I would like to get these guys. Where'd they go? Oh, they died. I'd actually, you know what? Let's grab this and then bring him back so we can expand the capital more. Probably into this region next. Or, you know what, we could also grab this region with this city. That's not a bad idea either. We've discovered this wonder, that's great. $14.33, $11.56. I think that's better. So we can grab this region with the wonder. I think that'd be pretty cool. And we're just going to kind of do a 2-city approach rather than the 1-city approach I was hoping to do. I'm just going to make sure I don't capture these. I try to conquer them if possible. Having got the wheel, we can get an army soon. Let's grab writing first because we'll get a civic point and we can see how those work. And now we're getting a district here, which we can finish for 28 gold, but I'll just let it finish naturally. I'd rather use our gold here soon. I mean, we could use buyout with population. It's pretty cool. It will immediately improve our, I'm gonna test it out. That's pretty cool. We're still in growth, but we're going in 3 turns, and if we finish the stoneworks, on strategic resource deposit. Let's pump that out as well. That boost up our production, and then we could even get another maker's quarter for plus 20 there. Would be pretty good, not bad. And we can also do growth for plus 7, not terrible. And giving another plus 2 the tile next to it. How many turns? It take 3 turns to complete that. Forge isn't bad. The public fountain's not bad since we're strained with order. I think I'm gonna actually grab the maker's quarter for the plus 20. Finish that with a population, and now we can grab this with a plus 9. Not bad. Although if we built it here, it would be plus 7, and so it's still kind of plus 9, but in a different way. Let's actually grab the feast real fast, and then we'll figure out what we want to do with more farmers' quarters and other growth. We don't want to use too much population because we're going to need them to get some troops soon. Couldn't go end the turn. All right, the descendant of kings. A filthy, wretched man has come to your empire, claiming to be a descendant of one of the ancient rulers of Durkurgalzu, or however that is said. Without fear, in front of your whole court, he boldly tells you that his people are owed great restitution for the grave offenses you carried out against his ancestors. However, he is willing to forego this redress on condition you fulfill a divine prophecy and let him lead that name. He promises that fulfilling the prophecy will see riches come to the city. Deny him, and he will promise to bring war or famine to your empire. What is your choice? Ooh. Cool. So no matter what. So if we do a redress, swift on scouts, they get plus movement. Restitution will be shared among all their descendants, many who bravely fight in our armies. A seed, his talk of prophecies will hamper rational thought, but commerce will flourish. Meaning we could get plus 5 money and plus 2 science, and we'd go towards world. Or we go towards collectivism, or we go towards world here. Belittle. To music court, we will ridicule the man and send him on the way, prophecy, pah. And then we would gain stability for 15 turns. I think I'm going to take that. It's either the money or science. I think I'd prefer the stability. Belittle him and send him on his way. So we completed the feast, increasing our food, which we can just continue to build. I don't know how long it lasts. Maybe it's forever. You can just continue to build feast for plus 5 food. I'm not sure how that works. These aren't bad. They only take a turn, but I think I'm actually going to grab another farmer's quarter. Trying really to hit the growth here and see how it works. Build maybe 2 of them here and here, and then after that maybe we'll start focusing on some other improvements here. Pretty soon we'll be going to the classical era, and we'll be able to let's grab organized. Oh no, let's grab. Oops, we already are grabbing writing, but after that I want to grab organized warfare. These guys have movement. Got a road here, nice, because we have the wheel now, which builds roads. Why did it not? Yeah, just deselected that guy's weird. The outpost takes 3 more turns. Let's finish that with gold, and then let's attach it to this city. Finish that artisan's quarter, and then let it go ahead and build the Moreau pyramids. I think that's a good plan there. That should be more than 9 once the mine's built. If we were to build the maker's quarter next to it. Okay, we acknowledge we have more trade. Looks like this is who we're where the road's going to, or who we're trading with. Definitely gonna want to get some sweet soldiers. Got an era star.
Be careful. Now that records will be kept, posterity will know what you said and did.
So this would be +1 money on market quarters per adjacent farmer's quarter. Oh, okay.
Now, things that one generation learned can be passed to the next, via something more reliable than campfire stories.
Population gain, era star unlocked, another era star. Okay, so we should be going to the next culture really quickly. And with that, so we're in super growth now. And we're building the next farmer's quarter, which I think I'm just going to pay out. So we're in super growth. We don't even need this guy here, probably. Yeah, beautiful. So that's kind of nice to be just continually growing really quickly, even though we only have 4 population, though. So let's go ahead and move our troops some more. Continue to explore.
Off we go. Follow me.
And we have a city that's still idle. Let's go ahead and grab the new era. Let's go ahead and choose. So we want to go towards... these are merchants. Greeks would be science, Carthaginians? Yeah, I'm saying that right, that's for sure. Celts would be fun. I do maybe want to try that at some point. We get a lot of food. Agrarians, you grow quickly. And they can build a special district, which, you know, does good things. They're picked warriors, the Gaisati, or whatever they're called, has 24 combat strength, which isn't much. Now the Goths are military focused, and we get +5 combat strength from ransacking on army, +2 influence, +2 faith on this little district. This looks like it's a kind of cemetery, really. And you get Gothic cavalry with a strength of 31. Huns can build the Ordu, and they have Hun Accord, pretty weak actually units though, 22 to 31. The Marians are, culture focused. Focused on cultural influence or diplomacy. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool idea. The Maya are who I played in the last playthrough, and they're awesome. They have these Kuna districts. Phenomenal. I think if you're playing a full game, that would just kind of really boost your industry and early, letting you really, I think, launch yourself to victory later. Now, Expansionist can instantly purchase adjacent outposts or attached territories. Generates diplomatic grievous for your opponent. That's pretty cool. I think we either want to focus on Expansionist or military. I don't really like their bonus as much, except for maybe their 2 administrator account. Getting 2 administrators is nice. The Romans, +1 unit slot available for each army. That's pretty good. We can build a Triumphal Arch, and then we get the Praetorian Guard. Would be pretty fun. I think we're going to take Roman. Plus that armor's awesome. Okay, so with that, we kind of want to start focusing on military. We're going to need iron. I swear there was iron here. Let's get a Nubian archer. We're going to want some type of ranged unit. I think it's worth buying them out, to be honest. Because they can immediately come out here and we can set up a district. And we want to go towards organized warfare so that we can get towards standing army too. Actually, there might have been iron multiple places. I can't remember. Regardless, we still need to build some more things here. I think it would be worth getting either... Let's see, +2 influence isn't bad. Getting a forge, getting us more industry is always good. I think a castle, though, would be nice. Or you know what, let's grab palisades to improve our defenses. This guy, let's send them this direction.
Will do.
Grab that discovery. I'm going to end the turn, and now we
As
see our new
urban
culture.
centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability. The Romans. I'm sure they'll be lovely neighbors. Don't let words like expansionist and militarist give you the wrong idea.
I love that the this culture, like, it changes to more Roman. It's pretty cool. Now with that, we want to start focusing on military. We definitely want to grab standing army where we can get swordsmen. Where do we unlock legionnaires? Way out there. Man, we might not be able to get there within this game. And if that's the case, we're just going to have to grab standing army and do what we can. We do want this, I think, second. We want standing army first so that we can get the iron mines online. Which reminds me, we have an administrator we should assign over here. And I think a triumphal arch, I want to build it just because it's cool. We have great stability. We don't really need it, but it's pretty awesome. And what does it do? Let's see. +5 influence, +10 influence on Victoria City. I don't know what that means. And +10 stability per adjacent castle. Okay, so we want to build a castle and then the arch next to the castle. I think we're going to want to go this way to war. So we want to put the castle probably... Maybe we built it here, we could put the arch right here or something. +7, just wondering. Cool. Oh, there is the iron mine. Okay. Alright, we got that. I think we want to go ahead and build something here to expand our capital. I think right there is the best spot. 716, 916 is not bad though. Right here is really good. Okay. It's funny, they sound like super sarcastic. Population gain. This guy really needs... He needs to build that mine, and then we're going to need to build a maker's quarter somewhere because their production is low. We can use some gold though, maybe to boost some of what it's building. The Romans, I like that. That boosted the pyramids. Now I can build the mine. We can boost the outpost creation, and then we can attach this to the capital, making our capital city, Kerma, really, really strong. I think we're going to want to bring these guys over to where the castle is, because it's cool. Now we could go to war here first, or we can go to war north, and I think having built the castle up here, it's best to go to war north, or we could build another castle as well down here later. Look, they have a little fortress too, it looks like. We do have a civic point, I realized. I think. Oh no, we don't yet. I thought we... Oh, we must have used it. Yeah, we did. Okay. My bad. There's no automatic expiration yet. I wonder if they'll have that in the full game. Let's go ahead and buy out this mine and then get a maker's quarter. It would be +8. There's the best, huh? Ooh, it's not that good. Yeah, it's really not that good. here. Okay, so they have some troops here. Looks like it's just scouts though, so I'm not too worried. Let's go ahead and pay out this gold to finish the castle. Make it so our troops spawn out in the castle, and then let's get a triumphal arch where we get plus 10. Let's do it right here. Plus 10 stability. That's pretty nice. And we can also do another artisan's quarter after that right here. Ooh, and one over here. Now we do need to get troops up pretty soon. But I'm waiting to get kind of, I think, swordsmen. They're going to be by far the strongest unit, and we need iron for that. So I think we want to start using all our gold to finish some of these things. We only have 4 population, and it costs population to build units, so I don't think it's worth using population to finish some of those buildings yet.
All right.
Let's go ahead and end our turn. More population.
Let us formalize our mutual appreciation.
Oh, he wants to tolerate
This is an
skirmishes.
interesting
Tensions are
offer
high.
that you
While
make.
attacks within other empires' borders are strictly forbidden, a blind eye is turned to fighting and raiding in neutral territory, as well as challenging trespassers. Accept. Actually, I'll counter.
We accept, and we should celebrate the agreement.
Oh, cool.
You are the pride of your empire.
So we agreed to have skirmishes, and they paid us 100 gold in order to do so. That is, I think, a good deal. Now, we do have archers here, and they are trespassing, so we could fight. But if we did that, I think we would want to quickly grab a spearman, which I think we could do, or we could grab another archer, since we're going to be gunning for swordsmen. We can't get a chariot. Tie-City archers would be pretty good, getting 2 of them. So we join their armies, and now we can fight. I thought we had the agreement. Oh, that has to be in neutral territory? Or I thought it was or trespassers. Well, with any means, let's come step here, and then we'll see if they can attack us or if they pillage. And if they do, then we'll kill them. Go ahead and retreat with those guys. Now we're going to end the turn. I like this Roman castle, by the way. That looks awesome. Now we do want to clear these guys out, but they got a pretty actually strong military, which is kind of annoying. They are going to attack, though, and it would help us level up some guys. We kind of would want to finish, maybe grab a spearman or get another... Oops. I right-clicked on that to try and make it go away, because let's click on it again. Unlocks action steal territory on Empire, which is pretty great. But we need troops to do it. And we're still 2 turns away from getting swordsmen and the ability to get iron. We might not complete this artisan's quarter. That makes us a little bit weaker. But if I move them all into the castle, then they should be even safer.
Yes.
Go ahead and end turn, more population. Got another civic point. You claimed a territory that is adjacent to one of my attached territories. Empire 2 gives us an outpost. Okay, let's demand this.
You must pay for your treachery in soil!
So stupid, so ridiculous, so inevitable.
So, you claimed a territory that is adjacent. So we make the demand, which we thought we did. They refused. What happens if I just exit out of this? Okay, so we don't have any civic points, I don't think. Oh, we do. We have 2 civic points. I thought we spent these. All right. We claim inherent domain over the land and beasts. +5 influence. I think we definitely take that. Though we have 2. Yeah, okay, we do.
Why was this even a question?
And legitimacy.
Let's keep it simple.
We've been celebrating.
Here. It's our place.
Let's definitely take that.
That seems to leave a lot of interpretation of
That
right
should give us a
and
lot
wrong.
more,
Not to mention yours
power
and
here.
mine.
With that in mind, we've completed the Triumphant Arch, which looks really cool. We can even build districts off of it now if we wanted. Next turn, however, we get to get the iron and then start creating swordsmen, which is our goal for war. So we could complete this in 1 turn. It's not a bad idea to get something like that, but let's grab this first. Can't retreat, let's just instant resolve, they're gonna die. And who else needs to move? These 3 archers needs to fight. So what's this 1 turn? Oh, they're building it. Okay. We're just gonna wait till next turn. We can end our turn now. All right, now we can get swordsmen. We've unlocked iron. Force. With multiple cultures and peoples, the Empire finds itself linguistically fragmented. Some in far-flung regions complain that their concerns and grievances cannot be fully understood by their distant masters. Administration from the capital is difficult when some regions speak other languages. Should we force all administrators across the land to speak the common tongue? So we can force, and we can access towards homeland. It spends 100 gold, but we get +10 money for 10 turns. So we get all that gold back over time. Or we work towards a world order, which doesn't actually give us any benefits. I'm going to take force. I feel like that matches what we're currently trying to do. We can work on an iron mine here. And we can work on another one here. That's pretty good for that city. And the capital needs to pump out an iron mine. It'll only take a turn. We don't even have the gold to do it. Or we could push out a population. I don't understand how we've been in super growth, and I feel like we just aren't growing that quickly. But after that, we'll start queuing up swordsmen. These guys. Wait till next turn again. I think then we can declare war and go take this these regions. Got organized warfare, so we can get reinforcements. We can build a barracks. That's really good. Let's first grab the fate of the free cities. Okay, show details. We don't have any civic points, so we can't enact anything yet. But we get to decide, we can hire armies, or we can assimilate some of these free peoples into our nation. Good to know. Now that we have the iron, we can get... Here it is, swordsmen. Let's go ahead and buy them. This army should be able to hold 1 more, so we either want spearmen or swordsmen, and I'm going to go with... Cannot be done without one population. How do we not have one population? It says we have 4. Is 4 like the minimum or something? That's odd. We need to select our research real fast. Let's go ahead and go towards mounted warfare. We get parades, we get horsemen. And you need 2 horses. Maybe fortifications is better. You get military camps, get stone walls, get citizens. Or we could grab conquest, going us towards imperial power. Let's do that. If we get imperial power, we can get the Praetorian Guards. I'm not sure if we'll get there before we finish the scenario. That would be awesome if we did. And with that in mind, we completed the swordsman, and we can't get another unit, it says, for some reason. So I think we can just start. Oh, they gave us. They seeded it. Whoa. That is cool. They actually gave it to us. And now we can go attack this city if we wanted. And we've made Rome, or not Rome, but our capital, really, really powerful, really big, which might help, it might hurt with stability, but it seems to be fine. Does mean a castle up here that would be pretty nice. Huh, those are terrible tiles. Plus 17 though right here is pretty good. We're already at 177 though. I think we want to grab either another iron mine, or we wait for this to grow, and so maybe we'll grab another farmer's district too. Over here, it would give us plus 7 food. I think we quickly grab some of these though. There's more gold, those kind of things. Wouldn't hurt to also grab this territory, so we could grab horses. But we don't really need them. With that in mind, do we want to go to war with this nation? I think we do. I think it would be fun. Now if we look...
This is not worth spilling blood over. We agree.
You are a rare gem.
Nice. So they gave it to us. However, -1 from peacetime morale decay, plus 10 from accepted demand. Interesting. So they're pleasant towards us, it says. If we look at the Hittites, they're hesitant. We could go attack them here. But we're closer to these guys up here. I think we send our troops forward. I think we just go all out. Thank you for the demand, but this is why you never cede, right? You never give in. Having followed roads, I can go a lot. Oh no, they're out of movement.
Yes, sir.
Looks like. I mean, we have a lot of quarters to build. I guess that's the one bad part about having a massive city, is there's just a lot of improvements you want to do. Not to mention the army we want to build, so... We'll have to watch, so as soon as we can get swordsmen again, we probably will. Got another Air Star, 2 Air Stars. Interesting that City Watch requires horses. We should have moved around this way last time. Would have been able to reach him. Oh, I like that the swordsmen look Roman. They're not the Legionnaires, but they do look Roman. That is cool. We can end the turn. Oh, they bought some units, looks like. Oh, what culture are they? I don't like that they are right there. Oh, those must be scouts or something. They went forever. Oh, they're warriors. Okay, cool.
Here is a proposal
He wants to trade
get your
everything.
heart racing.
I'm going to refuse.
This is an interesting offer that you make. No, I cannot.
And, of course, the reason for that is we're going to attack. just because this is fun, and I don't think I would do this normally. Well, with this playthrough, yeah. I mean, we're obviously trying to conquer, so. Yeah, we're gonna make a declaration of war. So we could build battering rams. However, they only have fences, and we have a ton of archers, so I think we just do the assault. And we confirm. We have the castle. I think... Now, we aren't attacking from the best position, to be fair. That's obviously annoying. But I think we put our swordsmen just out front. We put our archers a little bit more forward. They can only shoot 3, so 1, 2, 3 would be fine. This, however, isn't acceptable. Send them here, and then we end deployment. And we shoot at their levies. Oops. We don't have high grounds. They're not doing quite as much damage as I would like. However, they do have the +4 for being inside the castle, so they're able to do quite a bit. And then our swordsmen could come in. But I think I'm going to end the round and see if they attack. Right, so they are moving towards our archers. That makes sense. They still had to attack from a river, so they're obviously at a disadvantage a bit. We get the kill here. Alright, so we got the victory and we took the city. I like that. So we just completed an infrastructure. It doesn't look like and we get gold now. That's cool. Now it's occupied. I don't know how that changes. Land and freedom, new civics. Okay, cool. Where we decide land rights, either communal or inherited. So we're going to have to maybe decide that once we get our civic point in a few turns. From those distinguished monuments, 40 centuries look down upon you. So we get to claim a wonder. As Rome, the Temple of Artemis might make sense. We don't want faith, though. +1 science per extension. That's pretty good. The Colossus of Rhodes. It's giving us a lot of... Plus 10% money per alliance on Empire. 10 stability on settlement, 20 faith. Vision, militia are not lost over time. Modify extension production cost by 25%. That's pretty good. Your units ignore movement penalties from forest. That's pretty good. And +10 health regeneration on unit. Yeah, I think we will build the Temple of Artemis. We claim that with all of our influence. And we start, let's see, can we get... It doesn't look like we can get... Oh, completed. I didn't realize I'd clicked that tab. I was so confused. So we can get a swordsman now. I think we should go ahead and try that. Buy them out. And then let's build the Temple of Artemis, which gives us all those yields we looked at. I think building it... Where does it have to be built? Must be placed next to woodland or forest. Okay. So it could be here, right next to the city, which would be pretty awesome. Could be also way out here next to woodland or forest. However, these could be some really good production tiles someday. This is only gives us 1 production, so I think I'm going to build the wonder right there. Which will take 5 turns, or we spend all of our population, which I think is a little crazy. Now we could send this guy here, along the road. I'd like to reinforce this army, of course, but I also would like to... He's got 2 movement.
There they are!
Let me take the high ground here. See if they'll come to us. Yes, they will. What fools. Oh, they just moved to be right in front of us. Okay, well, we'll attack. Nice. Lost 10 health. And they're just defending below us again. Okay. That wins the battle. Now we can end our turn. I wonder if we can completely eliminate them from the game if we wanted. Now, they'd have stuff here, so we want to move this way with our soldiers. I assume they don't have anything this direction, but I guess we don't know. I want to know what the animation is like when you eliminate someone from the game. Now we have another battle here. Can we get this army? Not super far, no. So let's bring them this direction, a little bit north, west, and then we'll take this fight. They retreated, okay. Annoying, but fair. I can't get troops again. I guess we got to some type of minimum population. I'm not sure how the population quite works completely. But yeah. We do have quite a bit of gold though. So I'm going to start spending it to finish some of the mines here. So the city can be a little bit better off. And then plus 12 production's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. We wouldn't mind some more growth here. That'd give us plus 9. We never did get the harbor, which would be nice in this region. Maybe we want to oh, no, we don't want to research that. We're focused on other stuff. Stoneworks on mountain would give us more industry on the mountain. That'd be pretty good. Gonna end the turn. We also have rivers. Getting something like flood irrigation would be pretty good in this city. We don't have a lot of these infrastructures built that we need. Cannot be done as you need to select an army first. You need to select, so start specifically converting a foreign outpost or attached territory and grant you control. So it takes several turns, but we can steal territory if we want. I kind of want to try that. We'd have to do it up here in that outpost. So I'm not sure if we'll get to that yet. Alright, with that in mind, we can bring these guys forward. That's a much bigger army. They have one movement, so we'll keep moving forward. This is still occupied. I wonder how long it lasts, occupation. I don't like that because we looked at the occupied city and it only shows completed things because we can't build anything. When you come back to the capital, it still shows the occupied cities. It's kind of annoying. Okay. We'll see what we want to improve, I guess, once we finish the wonder. Alright, we do have the civic point available. And army composition. Let's take professional soldiers as Rome. I think that would make sense. And we get 1 combat strength per unit.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
They have 100% culture power here now. Interesting. That might mean we need to come scout this region out. Go ahead and end the turn. The Descendant of Kings 2. You still remember the filthy, stinking man who promised to curse the Empire should you reject his demands? You remember his blazing eyes, too, as you ridiculed him? The whole court laughing? Now, whether it was by his hand or not, war has come to the Empire. The people believe he did indeed curse them, and now there is unrest in all cities. Okay. Well, sounds good. We invaded, so I don't know if it counts as him. But whatever. Now we could use this to boost this production of the wonder, but I don't see a reason to do so. I don't want to lose population. We could fight some big battles here, but I don't see a reason to do that as well. do think we want to move this way, though. Okay. The last of their line. The troubling truth has emerged regarding the great stable megalopolis of Kurgalzu. Many servants from the city's palace have been castrated as the command of the local ruler. These eunuchs are believed to be more loyal, and they are said to play a number of roles from courtier to singer to guard. What is your view on the matter? Whew, that sounds terrible. Modifies the economic access towards individualism. If we accept. Modifies the order access towards authority. If we punish, and we get forced labor, meaning we lose stability, but we get industry. Don't really want to lose stability. Plus 10 stability, but we lose industry. I think I'm going to accept and go towards individualism with no bonus or penalty. We get plus a 9 if we build this here. It would take only a couple turns. It would give us plus 15. Not bad. Ooh, this would be good. A lumberyard. It's not that good for the city specifically, though. I think we actually build the farmer's quarter here. See how that goes. Already done the movement. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go till next turn. We gain population. Very nice. Alright, so the human engines. We get to decide how we work our slaves or how we get them. We could do criminal or war. We can't choose that right now, so because we're still missing a civic point. We will, however, one city is participating in its construction. Select which one of the cities will dedicate their production to this completion. Oh, that's weird. I guess because it's a wonder, you can change that. We can't get more soldiers, though. I mean, we can start building an army that can maybe go south. But I'd like to queue up a castle down here. Where that makes a bit more sense. Maybe right there is the best option for it. And we could even put that forward, and we cannot pay to finish it with gold, so we'll finish the Temple of Artemis first. They still have 3 movement. We could fight this battle, or we can just start moving into their... let's take the battle. They retreated again. And then they just formed this little city. That's annoying. Okay, we're going to end our turn. Alright, we completed the World Wonder.
Congratulations on building the Temple of Artemis.
Looks beautiful.
It is a site of worship, most definitely. Even more so if you also worship marble.
Now, we do have the gold if we wanted to finish this castle. Which isn't a bad idea, to be honest, for what we're doing. And now we want to start... Okay, we got more era score. They got culture chosen, population gain, era score. We're getting really close to finishing this if we're not careful. You're at war with the civilization. To win a war, you have to force the opponent to surrender by reducing their morale to 0, which we almost have done. Losing a battle, a city, or being at war for too long reduces morale. Our morale is really high. That's cool. See, it's 99 to 100. Once they've surrendered, a civilization will automatically accept all the ongoing demands. Any party can also ask for a white peace, removing all demands on both sides, but the other side can refuse. Conversely, you will lose war if your own morale falls to 0, forcing you to surrender. To increase your morale, be aggressively win battles, capture cities, and use ransacking to destroy trade routes. You can explore the different diplomatic tabs, see all your effects war as on your relations. Understood. So we can look at trade. Okay, not possible to trade. We can look at treaties. Crisis. Cool. You can convert rain morale to money. Oh, interesting. Pretty cool. So we can now build something in this city. We have tons of influence, which would be nice to use. We need some units here to kind of claim some more regions if we wanted. We could do another triumphant arch, but we don't really need to here. We completed this district here, getting a lot. Now we're in super growth, which is really nice. It's probably good to grab... we could grab a castle. I think it's better to grab the Maker's Quarter. Let's get the plus 15. Now we do have a battle here. Go ahead and confirm it. It's a little annoying we have to fight this battle, but it's fine. Okay, so that's their region. It's a little clouded region. I think we want all of our archers up as high as possible, with our swordsmen in front to protect. In fact, we put our swordsman here and our swordsman there, and then put our archer back here, and they should have to come right through our swordsman to do anything. And as I said, here they come. We should be able to just kind of rain down arrows. We should minimize this. I'm taking up a lot of the screen. Unless you zoom out, I guess, a ways. I eliminated a lot of them. Now, do we do a bunch of damage to another unit, or do we take a kill? I think we do the significant damage is best. In this situation, at least. Now we're going to end the round, let our swordsmen just defend on the high ground. And they even lost 7. These guys move forward, and now we should be able to eliminate them all with archers. Boom. Battle 1. With that, we can ransack this, which would be nice. Or we can go fight this. I think we want to... Let's see. We can ransack. We can clear forest. What? Do I want to ransack or take the fight? I think we want to take the fight. I'd like to honestly get to this dang city. So I think we take the fight. These archers are a little exposed. These guys are protecting this river where they could come up. And oh, you know what? Well, these guys are exposed because they could spawn all right here. So I don't like that. I think I'd rather have the archers back and more protected, and then bring this guy here. We are attacking though, so we might have to move forward. Let's see what they do on the round. Okay, yeah, they retreated. So we're gonna definitely have to come forward. At least we know where they are now. Maybe in hindsight it would have been better to put our whole army here and push forward from there. Might have been better. Oh, well, we found some bad guys, I think. Unfortunately, we can't shoot on the same turn. We can, however... Alright, so we got the victory. Nice. Now this army is out of movement, but we want to move to the city.
Not gonna happen.
So, Having completed the castle, we want to start building more troops there. So let's grab more swordsmen. We will complete, it looks like, conquest pretty soon. And then we going towards imperial power, which I just don't think we're going to be able to get there before this scenario ends. As awesome as that would be. Let's start getting some swordsmen, though. And then turn. Create your religion. Polytheism, plus 10 faith, plus influence on holy sites, or plus 10 faith on holy sites, and or plus 10 faith and plus 10 influence on holy sites. Shamanism. Let's go towards polytheism. Beautiful, and now we're going towards imperial power. More population, meaning we get to build more swordsmen. Actually, let's not get another swordsman. Let's get the archer. Let's honestly pay for that, and now we can't get another one, so instead we will grab another one of these. Have some plus 7s, it looks like, up here. Oh, a holy site. Oh, we can build a holy site. We can do that. What does it specifically give? Plus 20 faith. I think right there would be pretty good. And then a new civics, the struggle for dominion. The capital is the Empire's true seat of power, but now other cities with energetic populaces rise to prominence. Their leaders and other influential figures want sway over the Empire's affairs, and the question of who wields power must be answered. So we still don't have a civic point, but we will get one in 2 turns. We could do a small council or an autarch. The absolute will of the leader should not be diluted. Plus 1 administrator count, either way. It looks like it kind of goes towards liberty. No, this one is way more towards liberty, the small council. We probably will pick this if we manage to even get there, depending on how fast we win this. Okay, so I meant to, dang it, I meant to grab this city and say, make your troops spawn there. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to move our army that way. Luckily, there's roads, they can go quite a ways. And in fact, we might fight them this turn anyways. They have troops in our area, the Hittites. So now we still have troop movement. Oops. There's a battle here, but we're going to dodge that and just try and get right to their city. Which we will do next turn. Oh, just kidding. We get it right now. Let's take the fight. Unfortunately, let's see, we want to put... So they're attacking from here. The reason I'm kind of doing this, I meant to grab this guy and put him here, and the archers right here, is so they... we can kind of take this whole area with archers. We'll have to move forward, though, a little bit, so it's end deployment. Alright, they were able to come into here. That was smart of them. Now they have the protection of the fences. But we get to eliminate these scouts pretty quickly and easily. Yeah, that was a good fight for us. Next turn, we get to take them out. End turn. Don't get an era score, please. Or what is this called here? Era star. We're being attacked. Let's confirm the battle.
Don't think that it's possible. Nope.
Yeah, that's actually good. Let's actually bring him here. And then our actually, no, yeah, that's better. And bring our archers like like that. We should be able to eliminate them with our archers pretty quickly, since the AI is only building scouts for some reason. And now that we have the movement, we can go take out this city. No need for siege weapons, since they only have palisades. Palisades are stronger, though. But they're only defending with levies, so it should be pretty easy. Yes, I think this is pretty much what we want to bring our archers as close as we can. I think that's good. Now we get to shoot them. That should eliminate that archer, or that levy. And our Nubian archers can now fire into this levy. And we can move our swordsmen into the city. And then end the round. Attack. They should get reinforcements. No, we win. And we claimed the whole city's regions. I was wondering how that would work if we would get the regions here. Also, is that... What is that? Oh, it's an administrative center. Cool. So, they are still in the game. Solon, they have... Interesting. Okay, so they do have a region here. Dang it. I was hoping we'd completely eliminate them. Now I wish I had these soldiers to come up here instead. Maybe I can... No, this guy's still occupied. I'm gonna end the turn though. We got lots of era stores, so this is definitely the last turn, unfortunately, because once we go to the next era, the game ends. This scenario ends. Now, I will say this scenario's been awesome. It's a ton of fun. My only real complaint is that it feels like it goes by way too fast. I feel like we need more time. Honestly, researches should take, I think, a little bit longer. So you kind of have more time to build some things between growth, infrastructure, quarters, and units. I feel like the game's going by really, really fast. Personally, but like the eras are just flying by. Like we go to war. We have 2,000 fans. I feel like it's just going by like in a ultra speed mode. Now, maybe they've set it up like that. I don't know. Oh, we can claim wonders. I didn't realize we can just keep claiming them. We just needed more... Oh, we needed more influence. So if we want to build the statue of Zeus, or the mausoleum, we can. Or the pyramids. Let's go ahead and claim that. So now... If we... It's occupied, so... We still can't build anything there, which I think is so weird. But I don't quite get it completely. So if we want to build the pyramids, like right here, which are pretty cool, we can pump out the population just so we build them before we finish the game.
The pyramids of Giza, the original construction yardstick by which all other projects will be measured.
And we got world Ds. In real life, we probably would have waited to the next era so we could launch into the era after that. But it's pretty cool. We got the pyramids and we got the Temple of Artemis in this game. That is awesome. And it's cool you can build more than one wonder. I was thinking maybe you can only claim one in that time, but I think we did fine. We could get another triumphant arch. We also have used all our population, so... I also don't really understand how population works. Like, are we really... Did we just, like, enslave people for a while and we have, like, no one living in the capital now? That's... Yeah, I feel like the population... It almost feels like they're using it as a currency. I mean, they definitely are using it as a currency. And I feel like the actual city and region population... I don't like it as a currency. I think the idea, though, is having a second currency besides money and production is good. And I think it can be related to population and growth. I don't like the idea of like your city population is going down so significantly. I don't know, for some reason that's one thing I don't love. But overall, this is pretty phenomenal and a lot of fun. So we have more movement to do, obviously. We could even fight another battle if we wanted, but I think I would just move this guy east, coming to take out the Greeks. And then we have another city that would need something to build, having completed a maker's quarter. I think I would grab that. And now we get to enter a new era. And we get to choose now, and we can either transcend the Roman culture as, this culture, and we could get the Praetorian Guard. See, for example, we go to the next era, we never even were able to get close to getting all the research done for that era, right? Like, that was crazy. So I feel like maybe the era scores, these stars are earned way too easily, or this mode is just going by way too fast. I'm not sure. But theoretically, since we were so far behind in science, maybe we would be picking these guys, since they would give us a lot of science. For a number of territories in all cities, that would give us a lot of science. So I think we would adopt them. Now there's other things. There's the Norsemen, there's the Aztecs, the Byzantines, the Franks, the Ghanaians, the Teutons, the Khmer, and the English, and then the Mongols, and then these guys. And that's who we would pick because we want to boost our science. And that would be what our avatar looks like, which is pretty cool. With that, let's go ahead and confirm. And this is obviously the exit video. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been a ton of fun. I might do some more playthroughs, so stay tuned for those. But regardless, if you missed the first one, check that out. Love y'all. Have a good day.